Hello, I am Joel of JVA Streams, and this is what a 490-hour save that has been streamed all online live since launch day of FS25 looks like. Let me show you around. So back when Farming Simulator 25 launched, I was a completely new player to the series. I'd played a handful of hours on FS22 on my Xbox sitting on the sofa and decided that I was going to change all of my content. Back then I was playing Minecraft, and we were going to stream in its entirety this series that I was going to start on Riverbend Springs on day one as I learned and found my way around Farming Simulator 25. I didn't Google anything. I don't look at YouTube guides. I don't let the audience help me unless I sort of really get stuck and ask. And it's been one of the greatest gaming experiences that I've had as an adult. So we are 489 hours into this now. It's year 10 in the game. I actually still have the difficulty set to easy because I'm still very much only scratching the surface on this save. Quick little look at some of the mods I have running here. And it's been an absolute joy playing this with everybody in the community and who's supported me along the way. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've come a long way. I've sort of moved away from all the landscaping and stuff I used to do rather than the actual farming, which is nice. So here we are on Riverbend Springs, the default map for Farming Simulator 25. It seemed like the best place for me to start back in launch day in November. And we're currently in year 10. So let me show you around the farm. So I normally do a flyby for these things, but I'm stick around for that at the end. But I thought it'd be quite nice to walk you through for a change. So we have British sheds here, and I leave lots of open space. You see here I have the store deliveries mod where everything gets delivered for a 2.5% fee. We have allotments for anyone who hasn't seen this bit before. These have been here quite a while now. Little solar panel with beehives, which I thought was quite a nice little cozy vibe. I'm trying to keep the stuff near the farmhouse to be quite cozy. We've got beehives here as well. This nice little allotment mod, which I absolutely love. It also gives you the opportunity to experiment with maybe crops that you don't want to lose a whole field to or buy a massive load of equipment for. You could just try sunflowers or just in very small quantities here. It's a really nice little touch, this thing. It's even things like you can open the shed door, I believe. There we go, look. You know, just nice little touches with this one. So we use this. And we use the distributor actually that comes with this mod in order to allow us to sort of fill up one point for water and fertilizer and seeds and everything. Then moving on, we have as another part of the allotment mod here, this is the open garden which we use. We have the apple orchard and juice production there in that little shed ahead of you. And here is what I call Joel's TMR kitchen. So we have the additive there, straw, hay, and then I use my 3 silos here in order to have different stages. So I try to always have, where best possible anyway, I tried to have it so that we have grass in one covered and silage that's usable in another. Here we have our pigs, which have suddenly become a lot more interesting to me because I suddenly realised now the value. It's only taken me 10 years in the game, 490 hours to realise that adult pigs are worth 2.5 grand in the game. So we are now pig breeders. Before then, I was just keeping them for manure. We've got this old style chicken coop, which I absolutely love here. Yeah, quite a lot of chickens, but I didn't see the point in having unless I could make some money out of them. So that is quite heavy industry for us there, but that is what we do. We also have this lovely old silo here that sort of matches, which we put all the chicken feed in, so we've got it all in one place. And then if I zoom out for you, you can see how this kind of fits into the farm. There we've got some storage bins at the back here. What we got sheep on this field. This is our main sheep bin, and we have and then beyond here is like all of our production stuff. So we've got silos, we've got sugar beet silos, we've got pig's toilet, we got cow and pig's toilet. And then we have things like some mods here. Oh, by the way, this here is like our hay barn for my overspill for stuff that doesn't fit when I can't fit straw and hay in there, because it actually holds surprisingly little. It looks massive, but you can't actually get loads in there. So I use this hay barn as like my storage for anything that doesn't fit in there. And then we've got like seed production, solid fertilizer, because since going over to precision farming. I try to produce everything as much as I can in-house. We haven't started this. This is liquid fertilizer, I believe, but I haven't got around to having a go at that yet, but it's just there as a placeholder. Here we're clearing some area for the new straw harvest DLC. I want to get the sheds in there that come with that, the grain and bale, not grain, bale storage. I want the bale storage for the straw harvest DLC to go in here. So we're just clearing that area. It used to be our sawmill, hence you can see some furniture around that kind of suggests that. But I like to leave that stuff in until it needs to be moved. It gives the farm a history. So I like to leave stuff in unless it's in the way and it has to absolutely be moved. I try to leave it in. Then we have our 3 fields here. It's currently sugar beet in this one, but eventually all these 3 will be grass for our TMR and silage production. We have our grass cutting equipment here. I've got like stone and lime production down here out of the way because it's quite noisy and heavy industry, and I'm not an overly keen sort of fan of that. I'm very much like the sort of eco cottage industry kind of production stuff in the game, which is why I've only just started doing little ones here. I haven't really got any interest in doing the big farm, like heavy Victorian building, smoke billowing out kind of thing. That's not really my thing. And then here we have like a little workshop and fuel storage as well, so I don't have to keep running off to the shop. Here is the compost mod, which I've not really tried yet. I've just chucked some wood chip or something in, I think, but not really tried it yet. And then really on in the early days, I built this pond, which everyone asked lots of questions about. I feel like everyone knows how to do that now, but I just had a go at, ground transformation and then a little bit of the water mod. I'm quite proud of how that came out, but that was a while ago now since I've done that pond. Same goes for the ditch over here. And then if we swing it back here, you'll see that I've got a selling point on the side of the road here. I've again tried to decorate it, make it look lived in, make it look like it's like a little farm shop calf kind of thing, complete with kids play equipment, because why wouldn't you have a playground on the side of the road? That seems perfectly logical, Joel. We got the market here as well, and flower stall and that sort of thing. Just try and make it look a little bit alive. And then we've got the wonderful agro logistics mod here, which is PC only. I get asked about this all the while. This basically collects all of your storage and production and pallets, I should really say, from around your farm and brings them all into one place so it's manageable. And I was able, guys, and you might be able to too, by manipulating the camera angle a little bit, I was able to put a selling point in there. So those days where I really aren't worried about where the best price is, I can literally just drag them there and get rid, which is quite nice. Going up here, we have got our lumber yard, which is still in early. We upgraded. We used to do sawmill stuff back on the yard. We've now got a dedicated area for it. We've planted thousands of trees all up this hill as well. You might be able to see them poking out in there. It's a bit hard in the summer. But yeah, we've got wood chip storage. We've got a heavy sort of wood chipper there. We've got the sawmill at the back. We've got firewood production. So when all these trees pop up, it's going to really kick off. And long term, I own this field here, this field here, and this field here. The idea is that all of these fields, 4 fields here, will probably become forestry between these 2 roads. So yeah, we're going to really, because that's basically what I do all winter in this game is forestry. So that's what I'm hoping to do. And we now started snapping up some of these fields up the back here so we can really increase our arable work. And I will show you what that looks like here. If we just select our farmland, you can see how it's grown. But literally all of this stuff north of this road has happened in the last 2 years in the game. So you can see it's really kicked on there, but that's my knowledge, right? That's as I've learned more and sort of got to grips with the game, that things are really now sped up, that no money isn't really a problem and all this sort of thing. But it's been an absolute pleasure to play and learn. It's been one hell of a experience. And the whole time our Twitch and TikTok community has been growing from strength to strength as well. So thank you for all the people that have supported them. If you'd like to see me do more here on YouTube, please do let me know. And I will do my best. I've only got so many hours in the day, and with the live streams doing so well at the minute, it's hard to get YouTube videos out, but it doesn't mean I can't do more if the demand is there, guys. So if you haven't yet already, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. They're the sort of things that will help me tell me that there's an audience growing here that wants that content. And come and find us on Twitch or TikTok on Tuesdays, Fridays or Sundays from 7 till 11, where you will find me playing all of this live, mistakes and all, learning lessons as well. And we've got a wonderfully supportive community, group of people that basically play computer games as a way of escaping and distracting from whatever life is throwing at them. That's why I exist. That's why I built the community we're building. We're all people that play computer games to switch off, but we don't want to necessarily do that in isolation. So if I can be on in the background and keep you company, or you want to get involved in chat and make some new friends who play the same games that you play, then please do come and join us. You can find us over on Twitch at Joel versus Arthritis, JOEL VS Arthritis, and on TikTok, the same as the YouTube channel name JVA Streams. Until then, guys, hope you appreciated this latest farm tour update from year 10, and I will be back very soon with another one, I'm sure. Bye bye.